on this computer. All right. Hey, girls, thanks so much for tuning in for our team call tonight. We're having some technical difficulties, so we appreciate your patience. I'm going to cover real quick a couple new things that we're putting onto the calendar recurring for the team, just to be consistent and give you guys something to be consistently inviting to. So the first is that we are going, and we've done a lot of these events in the past, but we do them sporadically. Now we're going to, if you aren't in it yet, we're doing a coach sneak peek right now. A 3-day coach sneak peek. Today will be the last day for it. And then we're just going to leave that content in that group the whole month long. So you can add people, anybody that you're talking to and inviting and they want to know about coaching, you can just say, hey, let me drop you in this group real quick. You can go creep around and watch these videos and take a look, and then we'll chat. And so it gives you a place with information and everything you need to tell somebody about coaching right there for you at your fingertips. You don't have to wait until the next sneak peek or next coaching event or something. Because I know for me personally, I've lost so much momentum sometimes while I'm like, oh, this person's interested, but I don't have anything to give them right now. So they're going to have to wait 3 weeks until we do another one. And then their interest is gone. So I'm really excited to be able to have that for you guys. We've been working hard on that, and know that that's going to be there. If you're not in it yet, just request in the team page. We'll make sure you get a spot in there, and then you can just add people in whenever you want. Just the same way we always do groups. Make sure you get permission, or send them the link so they can add themselves. We don't add people to groups without their permission. Don't do that. Don't be salesy. So that's the first one. And then we're doing the exact same thing for our challenge group. So we're doing a 3-day sneak peek into our challenge group that will start on I think it's the 15th, whatever the third Monday is this month. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll post 3 days worth of content there, show them how to sign up, and then they can sign up for their coach. And this will be done. It's not going to be about for me to sign people up or for Brandy to sign up. We've made videos for you guys to use for you to be able to share with your prospects. So I'm really excited for that, to give you guys that tool. And again, same concept. We're going to load up the content over 3 days, and then it's going to sit there for a month until we delete it at the end of the month, and then we'll repost it again brand new again next month. So same concept. When you're talking to somebody and you're like, especially for our newer coaches, if you haven't been in a challenge group yet, or you're not sure how to talk about it or how to talk about the value, whatever it is, you'll have a place to drop people. So we're really excited to have that for you, and that will launch on the 15th. And then the last thing is that we are hosting for the March challenge group. Brandy and I have been actually, hang on a second. She's blowing up my phone. Let me see if she's having problems before I get too far. No, okay. Nope, she's talking to somebody else. Okay. So where was I? Sorry, friends. The challenge group. Okay, so what we have decided to do is combine our challenge groups. So Brandy and I have been running our own separate challenge groups. She's been allowing coaches on the team to add into hers. I've been adding coaches in my downline to add into mine. And we feel like that's not really setting our team up for success. We don't want to be doing this competing. So we are going to be running our challenge groups from now on together every month. And with that, so we're going to have one giant challenge group for all of our challengers. What we encourage the team to do is to come in, bring your challengers. You can bring them in and put them in our group if you want to. If you want to co-lead it with us for a month or two, but we want to empower you and give you the tools to be able to host your own. So whether you do a mirror image of our challenge group, know that we always have daily content for you in that group. So you'll always be able to just copy and paste it over into your group. If I have them, sometimes, not every single month, but most of the time I have them scheduled ahead of time. So we can post that on the team page, and you can have that whole calendar that we use. So you can post it in yours. And it will be content that you can duplicate. So it's not going to be anything. I've gotten really, good is not the word. I've gotten really focused on branding for myself. I thought that was a really important piece of my business for a long time. And I've branded myself as the RTS girls and the Anchored Nation team, and tried really hard to establish that brand. And what I'm realizing is that I've been focusing too much on that. And when I'm doing that, I'm not creating duplicatable materials for the rest of the team to use. So I don't want you guys to have to take something and have to take my logo off of it or something like that, or my face off it or something like that. So we're going back to almost like the basics here and being able to give you guys everything that we're using. So we're working hard to do that for the challenge group. Like I said, I'm going to post in our team page so you guys have all these resources that I use for my challenge group. I send out an email to everybody every week that says, hey, send me an update. I send, when I sign up a new challenger with the challenge pack, I have like an email series that I send out. Again, it was something that was really branded, and I wasn't able to give that to my coaches on my team, and so I hate that. So I'm redoing all of that. So now it's going to be something really easy that you can copy and paste and use for your challengers as well. So I'm really excited to be able to share those kind of resources with you. And yeah, so we're going to be doing that with our challenge group. Everything is going to be I can't even say that word, duplicable, whatever. And this month we're gonna continue to go with how we've done it in the past, with starting a new theme each month. And you're still making really weird noises, Brandy. I don't know what's going on. Can you use your hotspot on your phone? You're muted. Try that. Yeah. So with the challenge group, so for the May challenge that starts on Monday, we're going with the theme, instead of going for one of our fitness themes, we're kind of just going to mix it up and do something fun. And so this theme for this month is going to be Mermaid Madness. And so we're going to be just going with the fun mermaid theme and, you know, kind of letting your inner free spirit roam and be free. So we're kind of excited for that. But like I said, you'll have all of that content. So whether you choose to run your challenge with us or just copy and paste it into your own, we also encourage you to not do this alone, right? That's the example that we're trying to set here, is that Brandy and I are doing this full time, but we also recognize that we don't want to do it alone. So find a coach on our team, pair up, and start your own challenge group, right? So you've got more challengers, right? Because that's a lot of our newer coaches get afraid to branch out on their own because they're going to go from a really big group to a really small group. And the small groups aren't bad, right? We all started there. But starting off with another new coach or another coach on our team will give you that kind of an extra voice with a different personality to reach out to your challengers. It takes half the workload off of your challenge group, which is awesome. And then also just gives you more people in your group, so there'll be more interaction. So that's what I had for you. Brandy, are you any better? You're not chopping up unless you are muted, but where are you at? You're frozen. That's where you're at. Awesome. I want to screenshot this because this is like this fancy smirk. I hope she's smirking and everybody else is frozen screen.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this your hotspot? Talk. It's a cuter pose at least, right? I think she planned that. That's too funny. Okay. Well, I know a couple other announcements that I can keep going with. I wish I had seen her presentation ahead of time, but I know what needs to be said. Next on the agenda for coaches that are attending Summit. I'm so excited. We're getting there. We're so close. Oh, there she is again. Brandy. Nope. Where are you, B? You're sharing an empty screen, which is not going to help your internet connection. Oh, boy. Let me text her and find out what else I need to communicate because I don't see this happening tonight. Okay, sorry guys. We'll see what Brandy had on the agenda. But next, yeah, so coaches that are attending Summit with us this summer, next week, I think, I don't have my calendar with me. It's on Tuesday, I think, next week, or maybe it's Wednesday. I'm going to post it in the Summit page, but we will be able to register for our track, which is the different workouts that we're going to be able to do in the mornings and the different training seminars that we're going to go to. And there are different tracks. So we want to try, like last year, not everybody registered at the same time. So some people were on one track and some were on the other, and that's fine. You can do what you want. But we will tell you which one that we're going to be on. And then, if you get register. If you like put it in your calendar, it's like register. I think it's like 10 a.m. in the morning that day, and put it on your calendar to register so you can do it as soon as it starts, if that makes sense. So you can get in the same track as us, because that's what happened last time. One of them filled up, and then so we had like half the team in one track and half in the other, which just means that we'll still go to the main events together, but not like training. The training we had to do separate. So you'll have that option. If you don't want to be with us, you don't have to be, but we'll tell you where we're going to be, and we'd love to have everybody with us. So there's that. And she's like doesn't have internet at all. She's like not even responding to me. So unlike Brandy. Oops. Wednesday the 10th. Oops, what's that? Oh, thanks, Beth. Wednesday the 10th is the day that registration opens for Summit. And Brandy is trying to get back in. There she is. I can see you. Can you talk?
Yes.
Yay! Whoa, oh, oh.
You sound saggy, but I'm going to share my screen. Hope it works.
Yeah, don't move too much.
Okay. Hope this works. I can't hotspot because there's no internet or there's no phone access out here. Ugh. You guys. Okay. Team call, May 3rd.
Beautiful.
All right. I wanted to share Success Club points with you guys because we had some awesome new people on the board. If it'll go. There we go. Stephanie was in Success Club 5 with Success Club points 8. We had Kaylee, Amanda, Stephanie, Marietta, all with Success Club 4. Amanda and Stephanie, that's their very first time on the board, so I'm super excited about that. We've got Candace. Is that Candace's first time on the board, Steph? Yeah, that's Candace's first time on the board too. We've got Lisa and Jenny all with Success Club 2. So I'm super pumped about this coming month in May because I've got an awesome video from Carl to play. I'm hoping it plays well for you guys. He's super pumped about the month of May. So am I speaking clear? Is it coming through okay? Ish? Okay. Do you want to talk about the calendar stuff? Miss anything?
Yeah, I can. If I can read it. I'm trying to remember what's on it. I told everybody already about the Coach Sneak Peek starting that we're in the middle of right now and how it's going to stay up all month long. Same thing with the challenge group preview group that starts on the 15th of the month. Between then, I told you challenge group starts on the 8th. Keto test group. So this is something new and exciting. A new fun way to challenge yourself if you are have been doing. I encourage you to make sure that you have done our meal plan. You know our meal plan is inside and out, the 21-day fix. But if you're looking for something to challenge yourself further, I encourage you to take a look out at the keto meal plan. And I don't know what Brandy's doing because your screen is like scrolling. Oh, you have a pretty thing for that keto cleanse.
I do.
So yeah, so we
keto cleanse.
Like it's been like a hot topic, and it's definitely something trending. This keto diet that's coming back around. Everybody's getting into it and trying it, and so we're gonna give it a try. It is not. It may be similar to the meal plan that's coming out with Shift Shop this summer, but we haven't seen that yet. We're really anxious to see it. But Brandy and I are going to be trying out this kind of like a keto cleanse this month. We don't necessarily have a start date. It's going to be in the next week to 10 days probably. But we're trying to learn everything we can to try this new meal plan. It's a completely different meal plan than what we're used to. High fat, low carb, very high fat, very low carb diet. And so we're kind of excited to try it out. So if you want to try it with us, we'll be doing it in our free group. So anybody can join us too. So know that we're doing that. And I just do what Brandy says, so I don't know anything about keto yet outside of that. So she's the ninja doing the research on that, so she might have to tell you about that one. Yeah. But I think that was the only other thing on the calendar.
Also, the new Shakeology samplers are available on May 10th. I have already personally switched mine to vegan vanilla and vegan cafe latte. So be sure to switch yours out if you want to test it out. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to, let me see what's it saying. Oh, cool. You're going to do the cafe latte, Merida. Good. All right, I'm going to really. I'm going to go to Carl now. When you guys do get your new flavors in, make sure you're kind of testing them out on social media so people can see that we've got new flavors in order for people to kind of gain curiosity about what Shakeology has and that it's not just wave formulas that we have. All right, can y'all see my screen with Carl? Okay, I really hope this doesn't come out choppy. I don't understand what is happening.
Yeah, and I'll make it real brief.
You guys.
Because this is not just a support group like other support groups. This is kind of a coach test group. What I'm trying to achieve here is to see if I can find an inflection.
I don't understand what's happening. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm about to throw my computer across the room. I don't understand.
What we can do, B, is download that video and,
I'm
and
gonna
post it to
download
the
it.
page.
The tempage. Okay. So I'm going to send Stephanie something and she's going to ask some questions of you guys because obviously I cannot. Am I coming through cloudy now? Still?
Yeah, you're still spotty. But you look really good.
Oh, thanks. I've got a shower for you guys. Are you proud of me? All right. Actually, I could probably go really close. Okay. So if I go slow, is it super spotty? Still?
I mean, you can try.
I'm going to send it to you anyways.
Okay. What were the announcements from Carl on the Success Club trips? Do you remember? Is that on this list? I'm hoping it is.
Yeah. Shift up that Shakeology is going to not have stevia any longer.
Yeah. Yes, we're changing the ingredients in stevia or in Shakeology. We're moving to a organic cane sugar to sweeten it. And our thought process behind it. They did a really good job of explaining it, and I'm pretty confident that it's probably already on the Shakeology podcast. We'll get that and we'll post it in the team page on the details. But it looks like they're lining up our flavors and our ingredient lists to fit in with the UK, whatever their equivalent to the USDA is kind of thing over there, so we can get our product into their country. Because I think right now, because we have so many ingredients, it was really hard. I know that's what happened with Canada. That's why it took so long to get Shakeology there. So it looks like that's probably what they're doing, is they're adjusting our formula just a tad bit and replacing a couple ingredients. They're not substituting quality, but changing them to something that's approved over there.
It actually lowers the glycemic level.
Yeah, that too.
there was a 45-minute discussion. I'll upload the talk into the Tribe page for you guys.
Okay, good. Okay.
And if you guys haven't watched the panel of the top 10 coaches that I put in the live feed, I highly recommend it. It was a really good watch.
He was telling us about the programs. We've got 5 programs launching this year. 5. We just had UV2, which is the new kind of like the fun Zumba for like beginners. Great for for some customers that are afraid of working out kind of thing and not ready to do something hardcore. UV2 will be great for that. We have Shift, and that will launch this month. We also have Shift Shop, which was freaking amazing. I hope you guys watched our sneak peek in the team page or on our personal pages. That new trainer, oh my God. He's like a combo of like Shaun T and Chalene Johnson meet like some big old black preacher man. Like he was amazing. Like he had us crying like while we're working out. He was
crying while working out.
You were strong. You were beautiful. You were inspired. You were motivational. Like he just, oh my gosh. Like I had like goosebumps working out with him, and I wanted to work out so hard because he just kept like feeding me all of this positive energy. It was amazing. And so I'm such an amazing addition to our trainer team. So you guys are going to love his program that launches at Summit with a new meal plan. That's why we were trying out this keto one, because we wanted something different. They were trying a new meal plan because we've been like riding this 21-day fixed meal plan for a long time now, and it doesn't work for everybody. So they wanted to try something else. So we've got a new meal plan coming out with that. Tony Horton is going to come out with a new program sometime this year. I don't know. We don't have a release date yet, but he's working on one. What?
That's hearsay. We're not sure about Tony, but we've heard it could be Tony. We're not sure. We've heard.
I'm pretty confident I saw it in the Challenge Tracker app.
Okay, cool. So then
he said he's working on something.
Okay. But definitely Sean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shaun T's coming out with a new program that is not dance. He'll be able to go back to his like Insanity T25 type roots. So we've got that program coming. And then if you followed last year when we had the 20s reality TV show for finding our new trainer, I can't even remember her name. I think it's Megan maybe. She's a blonde girl. She reminds me, she's like a blonde Autumn in my eyes, but she won that program, so she's going to get to launch a program. So I don't know when hers will launch, but she's also working on hers at the home office too. So we've got a lot of new programs this year, so it just increases the value of the All Access Challenge Pack and BeachbodyOnDemand.com like crazy. So know that that's there for you. And
I sent you
sent me some talking points. Okay.
So a little homework. Am I still choppy?
Oh, you're doing all right.
Is it okay? Hi, Valerie. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Valerie's one of our newer coaches. Say hi.
Hey, Val.
I hope I'm not as choppy coming out.
You're not. Go for it. Take the lead.
Right, awesome. Okay, so since Carl kind of brought this up, in this group, there is a lot of amazing coaches in this group, and some of them are kind of, I'm muted because okay, no worries. That's fine. So there's a lot of amazing coaches in here, and I'm going to gain a lot of information. Obviously, I'm going to share with you guys. But I came across one of the girls who are in the group who actually is kind of a downline of the bombshell. And she kind of had something I really wanted to grab a hold and share with you guys, and also kind of give us a kind of a self-check, because I know that I've been giving myself a big check this past month. And these are some questions that I would love to hear from you guys on kind of, because right now what they're doing is, what's your limiting the belief? So the whole entire feed that I'm in with, am I doing okay? Is it not choppy? Okay, cool. In the group, it's all about limiting beliefs. What is that limited belief that is holding you back from being that coach that you want to be? Why are you not hitting Success Club 20? Why are you not having your coaches hit some Success Club points? Why aren't you bringing in more challengers? All these things. What are the things that are holding you back and you're telling yourself that you're unable to do? So there are some amazing stories in there, and it's just like, whoa, perspective, especially for me, and knowing what other people are going through and what their lives have kind of set them back, but knowing that they're going to strive for more and better this year. And also, he's actually kind of challenging us to today, it was today, but I kind of got in late to the group, that I and two of my coaches were to sell a challenge pack to somebody, bring someone on to help more people. And actually now that maybe since I'm sounding a little bit better, I might be able to play that video. Let's see if I can just play the audio and you guys can hear it. Let me see.
It's Carl. I'm in my home office, and as you can tell, the group is now pretty much built. We're adding a few more people, but as it's gotten so big, now we're over 500, I wanted to clarify what it's about for anybody who wasn't at Punta Cana, who didn't hear sort of this roundtable discussion that we had. And I'll make it real brief, because this is not just a support group like other support groups. This is kind of a coach test group. What I'm trying to achieve here is to see if I can find an inflection point that I believe this business that we're operating is worthy to support. Meaning, North America is bordering on having 300 million people who are overweight, obese, suffering from some lifestyle disease, low self-esteem, depression, fatigue, you name it. There are so many ailments that we can help solve because we have this amazing shake called Shakeology. It's like a miracle in a bag. It's what the foundation of the shake, the formulation of the shake, and the maintenance of the quality of the shake is unprecedented and can solve so many problems and help feed the body what it's starving for. And then you've got this Beachbody On Demand platform that provides such incredible variety, the greatest catalog in fitness history, that we can basically put a world-class gym in every living room in North America. And then you've got this other thing, the accountability of a human being from a real live Team Beachbody coach. And that costs you nothing extra. So here we have this incredibly efficient health and wellness machine that is currently, we're adding maybe 2,000, maybe 2,500 new people in the Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack per day. And with 300 million people in North America who need what we've got, instead of them making the gym the place where they should focus their health and wellness, or instead of making that nutrition center the place where they plan their meals and understand nutrition, how about we help all our friends and family to understand the value of installing it right at home? I think we've got something that can take off like wildfire, but we've got to get out of our own way. And that's why I set up this group. I'm here to help, and I want you to know I need you to be here to help, to lift people up, to lift the people in this group up. We want to keep the noise to a minimum. We want to try to keep the negativity to a minimum, and we want to try to keep the side conversations that are outside of what we're trying to achieve to a minimum, at least in this group, because now there's a lot of people. What we want to do is focus on how can we dramatically ramp up the acquisition of new customers, bringing in new relationships so that people are creating, they see the prospect of making their household the healthiest place in their life. Instead of having all the snacks and candy and cookies and beers and pizza in the household, make that the thing. That's what you go out for. But make this house your stronghold of health and fitness. That's what I think can change the course of health and wellness in North America. But I'm going to need your help to do that. But the good news is we can make an incredible amount of wealth and a huge impact on society if we pick up our momentum. But that wealth has to be done the right way, meaning 2014, 2015, things just took off like crazy. 2016, things got a little rocky. And that's because we started to lead with and think so much about Success Club points and rank advancements and elite. And people came in, they were like, I want to make whatever kind of money you're making, rather than building a belief in the product, building a belief in what we're doing as a company. If it starts with the belief in what we're doing as a company, people will do that for free. I saw Kim posted yesterday how much she loves 3-week yoga retreat, how she would run around her neighborhood knocking on doors, getting people to do 3-week yoga retreat, whether she was paid for it or not. That's the kind of attitude that you want your coaches to have, because then you're not going to have to motivate them. You're not going to have to try to get them to achieve Success Club. They're going to do it because they're running around the neighborhood promoting the in-home fitness program on Beachbody On Demand and the important and incredibly potent power of Shakeology. That's what you want. But you have to build the belief system first. You have to make sure you're instilling that belief system, that you are embodying that, being proof the product works as you're inviting people. And then when you see people get it, when you see your coaches have that little light that goes off, then you recognize it. Anyway, the point of this group is I want to light a fire under this. I'm done waiting for the business to just grow by its own sort of organic means. And I'm jumping in to help you, but to make sure that you know that our why as a company is to help people get healthy, to help people understand that they can be in control of their wellness if they step up. We have to be demanding, commanding, and compassionate at the same time. So that's what we're doing here, and what I'm asking for you to do right now, today, and for the next 70 days, is to be relentless in your pursuit. Yeah, I want a Beachbody On-Demand all-access Beachbody On-Demand Challenge Pack transaction today. I guarantee there's somebody who wants to be in better shape for the summer in your life right now, that you can make that happen today. And I also guarantee if you've got at least 2 coaches under you, that you can get 2 of your coaches to make a transaction happen today. That's your assignment. We got to start relationships. We got to pry this thing open. We got to get rid of our limiting beliefs, and we got to build this thing. And it's got to take off if we really want to have an impact in society, and if we really want to protect the health of our families. So that's the assignment today. You plus 2. Let's go make it happen. It's Carl on
today. Awesome. All right. So again, I mean, one of the reasons that I love being a part of this company is because it's not about Success Club points. It's not about the money. It's about the people. And I just love how he wants the home to be that part of it, instead of it being a place that we're bringing in all the junk food and all that. Go out for that. Let that be that extra treat. But bring inside health into your home is so amazing. So I'm pumped about this group. I can't wait to share more with you guys about it, but I wanted to leave you guys with a couple of questions that you can answer and bring back to me, or if you want to post them into the group. I'm actually going to post these questions in the group, so it'll give you guys a little bit more of a chance to answer them on your own. But I did want you guys to kind of think about, what is that limiting belief? What is holding you back from being that coach that you want to be? I am obviously, number one, I want you guys to become the product of the product. I want you guys to have that connection. When I started, I got this amazing connection with Pio and Shakeology. And I think that's what kind of propelled my success of me being, I felt great about talking about it. So I think when you guys have that amazing connection, I bet you $1 million that Marietta could probably sell that 21-day ultimate reset to anybody right now, because she had such amazing results from it. And I think that she did really well and she felt amazing from it. So I think that, when you guys are doing these programs and you're feeling amazing about it, it's going to be a lot easier to talk about it, share it, and then others are going to just want to join you because of how you're speaking about it. So I think that's a really good point. But all right, self-check. Ready? Pins, go. Number 1, what is preventing you from hitting Success Club? Post the numbers below of what you think is preventing you. Number 1, I'm inconsistent. I'm going to say inconsistent on posting, inconsistent on inviting, inconsistent on you doing your own workout, inconsistent on doing any of those vital behaviors that we know that we need to have in order to run a successful business, right? So number 1, I'm inconsistent. Number 2, I ran out of my warm market. So anybody who you know specifically that you could invite to, those are the folks that you really love and truly believe in. And I always say that that's obviously the first person who you are going to invite, because you're more, I don't know, when I started, I wanted to invite all of my friends and family because I wanted them to feel as good as I did. So those are your warm market. Number 3, I'm afraid to post/invite. Number 4, one that I have to self-check myself big time because I've been in so many groups lately, I haven't been doing this. Although I'm considering those groups this, I don't do personal development. I really miss getting up in the morning and reading my book. So I've got my book ready and I'm going to start tomorrow. If you guys haven't read Compound Effect or The Slight Edge, those are great 2 books to start off with. Number 5, what is Success Club? Question mark. And then number 6, other. So if there's anything else that you feel like is holding you back from hitting that Success Club. And again, the number 1 reason, is to help people. I like actually referring to Success Club as the helping people club. How many people you're helping is going to obviously reflect on that Success Club board. And it's just a marker of how many people we are reaching out to and actually helping join in. Follow up, yeah. And actually, Stephanie just posted other follow-up. We are really trying to do a great guide for you guys, how to follow up with customers, how to follow up with those people who you think maybe you could be a good coach. With these awesome new groups that we're putting together for you guys, we're really trying to give you a tool that you can use, especially the newer coaches that are coming in. And I know that it's kind of intimidating when you come in and you don't even know what a challenge group is, that we're trying to provide you guys a space to be able to bring folks in and say, hey, this is what a challenge group is. So if you can just watch this video real quick and let me know if you have any more questions, that's great. Marietta, finding niche customers. I think, Marietta, you're actually doing a good job on Instagram. I see the people who are commenting. I think that we could probably work on a little bit more for you, for sure. Number 3 with Valerie, I'm afraid to post invite, mostly because I'm still getting familiar with the Beachbody. Yep. And you don't want to I know, right? That fear of failing, the fear of I'm going to let someone down. No, I completely understand. Honestly, I think the best thing for you would be just to post your journey, and don't post anything about just let it go and just say, this is what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be Beachbody, or that I'm drinking Shakeology. But yeah, Stephanie, feel that fear and just keep going, because getting outside that comfort zone is really what's going to push you forward and helping others. Because again, if we're not sharing what we have, then no one's going to want to join. No one knows what we have. Christine is saying definitely 1 and 2. I hope that helps, Valerie. I know it's so scary to post. I know. Inconsistent, right? And afraid of running out of warm market. Awesome. So yes, I will preach from the rooftops. Being consistent has been the biggest game changer for me. Every day show up. It doesn't matter if it's just you showing that you're working out. Actually, something that I've been doing is every now and then I'll go in and I'll follow some of the top coaches. Like, what are they doing? Obviously, they're successful for a reason, right? What's making me get my success? And that is showing up every day. It raises your infinity on your social media. It shows people that you are actually doing the products and that you are gaining their trust by showing up every single day and being that consistent person. Because by building that trust, that's what's going to build your warm market as well. So saying that you're running out of your warm market, you actually are constantly building warm market outside that you don't even know about if you show up consistently. Because I know with Valerie, like when I first met her on Instagram, I didn't know, I was like one first thing and I was like, oh, she's cute, but but we started building this relationship and it was just, I felt like I knew her and it was just this warm market now. I don't know. I just felt like she was my friend and look, here she is. So yay. And same with you, Christine. Like I didn't know you. You weren't my warm market. I didn't have any idea who you were, but I saw you and I was like, yay, she's cool. So yeah, 2 customers talking over coffee. Yay. So, it's to me that's why I keep talking to you guys about Instagram too. It's just, for me, Instagram is that really awesome place that we can get to learn, Marietta, our niche market. Learn those folks who are going to be more like us and can understand that we're on this healthy journey and that we would love to have other girls doing it with us and being able to support them along in that journey. So I know that Amanda and Beth are on the phone too. So if you guys have any, if you want to speak up. Yes, Stephanie, being raw and real. Like Valerie, I follow you. You before you even started this stuff. Like when you're raw, that's the ones that are going to get you the most interaction. You know, because people want to see that you're being real and that's everybody's doing that. You know, everybody has those bad days, and it's more relatable. It's especially those who are starting their journey too. I get a lot of newer coaches that say, you know, I don't really want to start yet because I haven't gotten my transformation from it. But that's the best, is to bring somebody along with you. Because I remember when I started PIO and I brought Stephanie along with me, I was like, I'd rather just do it with somebody else. I don't want to have to do it by myself. So being able to do it together, like this keto cleanse that we're going to do, I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure want to bring all you guys down with me. Why not, right? I think that would be fun. We did the 21-day cleanse together too. We all were like, what are we doing? We're not going to start, right? Yeah, exactly, Marietta. I see that. That's the best thing about being a part of a tribe. That's it. That we get to do this together. We get to experience this together. So, but let's see. Anybody else? Amanda or Beth on the phones? I don't know if we can hear them or not. Are they able to type in? Yeah, oh wait, Amanda typed. Oh wait, I think Amanda's online. But we have a new coach call in about 3 minutes, so I just wanted to wrap it up. Amanda, 1 and 4, I never feel more pumped up than when I do my personal. Yes, right? I completely agree. Doing personal development is so important. And that's actually my favorite. I love doing personal development. So when I fall off, I can really tell on where I need it. So Shalene's podcast is amazing.
I'll speak into that really quick too on personal development. I found Grant Cardone. He's the guy that wrote the 10X rule. And then I'm also listening to Sell or Be Sold by him. And it is amazing, especially because it can take sometimes, like when you've got to sit down and like, okay, I need to send out 10 invites, right? It can take you 3 hours sometimes because you're scared or you're timid or like you already invited someone and they're coming at you with objections and everybody's saying it's too expensive and like how to move forward. And he literally he fills my tank and he is like, get freaking at it and talk to that person, talk through his objection, find out why they're afraid, offer this instead. And he gives you like tangible ways to talk to people that makes it so much easier. So that, like when I'm listening to it, like in the car, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get back to my computer because now I know what to say to this person who told me it was too expensive or told me that, they didn't have time for it or weren't interested in coaching, And so that he gives you like really tangible tools to use too. So if you've already done the compound effect or slight edge, if you've already read those and you're looking for something different, Grant Cardone is the man. And I definitely encourage you to listen to him.
Yeah. I think if the new coach called, everyone's just going to pop on here, right? So we can just keep going until everyone pops on if you guys need to go. Yeah. No, I'm going to have Christine and Valerie are going to stick around. So I'm going to talk. Sorry. I'm really excited doing this keto. I don't know about it, a lot of it. I do know that I'm dairy free, so I'm going to be looking into, a dairy free version of it. If you guys kind of know about keto, I found, paleo version of it. I know that there's vegan versions out there of it. So, yep, you might fall asleep mid call. If you fall asleep, we won't be heard, I promise. And with the new coach call, it's just this right here is what the new coaching call is all about for me. I just want to kind of have you guys a space where you can kind of meet the team and see what everyone's like. And we talk about kind of a little bit about our whys of why we're starting to do the business. So Valerie, what time zone are you in? Are you in East Coast? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm trying to think where everybody's at. Okay, well, Sharon, Marietta, Sharon, do you have any of your, okay. For some reason, I always think Indiana is just a little bit too far west. I don't really know where it's at. Is that bad? I struggle. It's like by Illinois, right? Yeah, okay. I'm in Florida. It's sad, I know. I know where New York is, and Texas, and California. I know the outlying states. Christine, I drove through it. That's awesome. I'm really, really pumped, guys. With this all access being $160 still again this month until the end of, I think it's until the end of August. I mean, that's just such an amazing deal. And also just to let you know, when you guys are getting these objections about Shakeology, just first of all, dive into what their objection is. And we have that list in the new coach group about the objections about Shakeology. And if you ever have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Stephanie. We're more than happy. That's why I created that Success Pod and also the April Superstars Pod. So you guys can pop in there and ask any questions. All the other coaches in there are more than happy to give you what they can on that. That way you don't feel so intimidated. I remember when I first started, I did not even want to text my coach. I was like, I don't know. I'm going to go and YouTube everything. I didn't even ask any questions. So I want you guys to feel comfortable with knowing that you can come. There are no stupid questions. You're brand new. I know it's overwhelming sometimes and there's a lot to learn, but trust me, you will get there. I promise. I promise. All you have to do is keep up with your own journey, and that's number one. So. All right. So, Marietta, Sharon, if you guys want to pop off, or you can stay on for the new coach call if you like. That's right, you were in Chicago. Marietta is from Chicago, and Sharon, you're in Chicago, yeah? Sharon, you're in Chicago, yeah. You're in Chicago, old Chi-town. Oh yeah, you're jealous now, but not in the winter, I'm sure you weren't. No.
Whoever, is that you typing really loudly, Marietta?
Oh, well, I'm not. I thought I was mute.
Nope.
Oh,
That's what you sound like, Steph.
We are the same. Brady always yells at me. I can't be quiet. I just can't.
I did that unmute me. Someone else did. So, I was just saying that Valerie and Christine should be my coach because I live in Chicago and I'm from Cleveland.
Oh,
So,
because they're both.
I just got to get my butt on Instagram more and find great people like this. That's
Because if you don't, guess who is going to?
well, that's okay. Maybe you'll throw me a bone every once in a while. No, just I'll get there.
That's why
I should have been at 20 though. I had 5 other people that said they were and didn't. And I'm like, well, you're going to next month. So I'm just kind of letting low. But I wanted one more point. I'm like,
yeah, no worries.
It'll happen. I'm glad I got at least 4.
You're doing great. Cool.
All right.
We'll see you guys.
We'll see you.
Yeah.
We always see you. So.
I know.
Bye, guys.
Oh, Lorraine is on. Yeah, starting up another one. All right. So, Christine, that's your phone number down there, right? Okay. Yeah. Hi, Lorraine.
Hey, Brandy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I've literally had something in my left eye all day. But, well, Steph, you could probably stop this recording. I don't really record the new coach calls, so